What up, Cancer? It's your girl Kelly coming at you straight out of Boston for the Queen Bee Tarot. So I'm here to do your mid-monthly, and there's kind of some weird things going on here. I went ahead and pulled, because I use so many decks, it takes me forever to shuffle. So I saved you the painful shuffling of the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck happens to be Three of Cups in reverse. So just so you see that. I pulled a 12-card spread, and I will clarify with this deck, and at the end you'll get your usual guidance from the gods, goddesses, titans, and sirens. But right away, Cancer, I see something very odd going on here, and I don't know why it's telling me this, because I haven't seen the Justice card show up yet, but there's a situation regarding finances and abundance that is kind of waiting on a decision. It came out this way. So there's something going on there that needs a decision. A decision. It's almost like there's a will that can't move forward without a decision being made. And I feel like there's a whole bunch of people involved holding up that process. They're kind of holding up the process of this will being done, or that's what I'm getting for, and I don't know, it's really strong, and I'm getting it for some of you. I don't think it's the collective, so I'll go into the collective in a minute, but I feel like this message needs to be heard. There's a lot of you in the decision, and somebody's refusing to budge, whether that be you, Cancer, or someone else in the family, or whatever's going on here. I see paperwork, and I see that it's being held up because there's sleepless nights, anxiety, the decision needs to be made and it's not being made and everybody's fighting. The reason why I think family is because I've got the Four of Wands here, and I look at it and I see celebration, and I see old celebrations together, formerly a happy family, which is now fighting in turmoil, sleepless nights, and it appears to be over money or items or things in a will, and everybody is getting money hungry. It's telling you to step back from this, please. Step back from it and take a good look at what everybody's doing. So I don't know how many of you that's for, but it's there and it's really strong, and the ancestors wanted me to tell you, step back and let it work itself out, because with you in the mix, it's not helping. I feel that you feel frustrated, and you're getting that anxiety from trying to get everyone to talk to each other. And that's not boding well for Cancer, because Cancer holds on to everything. So, anyway, for those of you that's not applying to, wow, I get just more family cards here. Sorry, guys. I'm getting that there's the decision, like they're refusing to make it. You've got two 6-cup cards here. One is childhood memories, and with the Four of Wands, that's why I said I see it as a family thing. Something's going on family deep, and where Cancer is a big family person, this is affecting you in a major way. You feel stuck. You feel like you can't talk to anybody. You have a wish card here, but the problem is you're not going to get that new beginning. You're not going to get that fresh start. It feels like gridlock. It just feels like gridlock, and instead of manifesting that new start, it's manifested gridlock. Like there's just something going on in your family where no one can make up their mind, and it's affecting everybody. You see the push and pull here between the family members. And here I get there's a particularly nasty attitude that someone has, maybe a brother. Could be a sister, but with the Knight of Wands in reverse, I'm getting brother. Strong male energy here. but it still could be a woman. I'm getting a particularly nasty family member, and someone coming in to, you know, another particularly nasty family member, or someone coming in to cut this person out. I feel like there is a lot of backtivity, yeah, I like to call it. A lot going on behind the scenes here that you guys are either ignoring or it's just unstoppable. And it's telling you, like, this needs to change. Like, whatever's going on here, it needs to change. And it also tells me that this is due to a death. And that's the part y'all are forgetting, is that somebody actually lost their life for you to be fighting over material things. I don't know why that just came in very strongly, but I'm going to go with it, and I'm going to clarify so I can get a normal read on the rest of you. Please clarify for the Ten of Pentacles and for Cancer, October 2018. Okay. Please clarify Cancer for October of 2018, please. Thank you. Yeah, you guys seem to have some pretty heavy energy, and you know, the thing about that is too, is that the lunar eclipse energy is just kind of coming to an end, and we've got Venus in retrograde, which is causing all kinds of weird things to happen, and this could be the cause partially of what's going on here. I just feel like this is a big, like, family read. It's not love, it's family. Something going on with your families. And for Cancer, that's just huge, because family is your life. Okay. I'll be right with you guys, just finishing clarifying. Okay, guys, so what we have here is we have the King of Swords clarifying our situation. So either one of you has a really, and I hope this is not the same energy, Cancer, I hope you are not with the same person that I was reading over the summer. This really overbearing energy of the King of Swords reversed. He's overbearing, he's rude, he's cocky, he's mean, just because he can be mean. He's a bastard. It looks like someone like this either controls your finances and treats you like absolute shit, or this is somebody who's in charge of this will that I keep seeing, in charge of dispersing these things. So that's our first clarifier. The second one is the Seven of Cups clarified by the Nine of Wands in reverse. So it looks like, reading both ways for the family read, you're tired of carrying the burden of trying to get them to get along. It just feels like constant fighting to me. You're tired of carrying that burden of trying to be everybody's glue. If this is those of you in a relationship, then you found out that this person is cheating, or you are cheating on this person because they treat you badly, but they control the finances. And it's becoming a big burden to try and hide this from your significant other. We have the Four of Wands clarified by the Six of Coins in reverse. So you feel like you've just given everything you have to your family to try and you feel exhausted. You feel like, no, okay, let me put it this way. No matter which way I read this, you've given too much to this person. And now you just feel exhausted because you're not getting back what you're giving. You're kind of broke ass. You know, if you look at this, it's the scales and it has coins on it, pentacles to pass out, and they're just passing them out and helping everyone out. But here, this shows that, you know, maybe you gave too much financially, or you gave too much in general, you know, and you didn't get back anything of what you gave. It was just a very shallow connection to somebody or your family. Sleepless nights about not getting back what you put in. Well then, this is a card about putting in all the hard work, the Seven of Coins, and not getting anything back. You look at her basket and it's empty. So all those coins are growing up there, and she's walked that far through her journey of life, her garden of life, and, you know, she's waiting for the return on that, and just standing there like, okay, all that work and nada. There's not a damn thing in her basket. Causing sleepless nights, and someone's tired of putting in all the effort, whether this is the family read or whether this is a relationship read. I feel like you're not getting anywhere. So I feel like you're taking yourself out of this, but not completely. I feel like you're just finding yourself someone else right now while you're still with someone. Six of Cups clarified by the Ace of Wands. So the way I'm seeing this is that nobody is taking action in the family now. You know, there's no reminiscent of good bonds. It's just all out war. And there's no action to stop it. There's just no action to stop it. For those of you I'm reading a relationship for, there's no new beginning here. I feel like something big happened in your relationship, and it either made you not trust your partner or your partner not trust you. But if it's you, then you're stepping out on your partner. You're talking to other people. You're keeping those options open, and someone's going to find out about it. You can't go back once you've done what you've done. So I don't know if it's you, Cancer, or your partner's energy, but you can't go back and change that once you've done it. It's becoming a really big burden, it seems. And it's like, if it's the family situation I'm picking up on, you're stuck. And the only offers being made are immature ones, and everyone's refusing to change their mindset. Well, I'll budge 1 millimeter if this person budges 1 millimeter. It's like an inchworm process. And it's the same thing in a relationship. You feel stuck because the only offer that you're really getting from the person you're with is, you know, kind of snide comments probably. Because you look at this youth and they're at that age. And if you look at his face or her face, whatever that is, not really sure, there's kind of a snide look on the face. Like, I really don't want to be here type of thing. So all you're really getting is like snide comments. You're not really getting love. But you're not moving on either, which tells me that maybe this person is tied to your finances. They may be wealthy, very wealthy. You guys may be wealthy, and they're threatening to cut you off, or you signed a prenup. Maybe that's the paper I'm seeing. I don't know. But you have a wish card here, and it feels like it's a wish to go back and change all of this stuff that's happened, and you can't do that. Unfortunately, you've still got the Knight of Wands here, which also showed up right here. So you still got that Knight of Wands. You're still going to get this person out of them. This is what you're going to get. I don't know who's cheating or someone. It's a control thing, I feel like. So you're still going to get this nasty player. The Knight of Wands is a player. He's charming. He's smart. He tells you everything you want to hear. And he smooth talks his way in. There's no new start here. It's saying you can't even take a look back. I mean, you can't even take a step back and look at it. You're not taking a step back to look at the fact that there's no new changes. There's no new start here. So whether this person is a family member or someone in your life, they're taking on that Knight of Wands personality. The new beginning is not going to happen. And it's telling you, this is my minor arcana kind of Virgo wisdom hermit card. This tells you to take a step back and realize that nothing's changing. But you're refusing to do that. You're not letting go, but you're not, I don't know, you're just not letting go. You're not letting go. You're letting it rent your mind space. And you're just kind of going behind their back instead. That's what I see this as, like, instead of you two working together, I feel like this is going behind someone's back instead. So whether this is part of the family read or not, somebody was betrayed and someone went behind someone's back instead, causing a minor tower moment. We've got the Knight of Wands with the Three of Cups. So I'm going to guess this is a family member or somebody that you've been very close to. The things they give me sometimes, I don't know. I hope this is making sense to somebody, because I don't get it. I'm sitting here figuring it's going to be all about a relationship, and I start seeing family images. I'm guessing that this is some sort of family member, because I see the Three of Cups again, you know, celebration. But it's in the upright. And unfortunately, you've got the Knight of Wands here who's reversed. So even though they are a family member and you've trusted them in the past, this person no longer feels trustworthy to you, which makes you sad, because this was someone you may have been close with. There may have been a third party. Maybe they stole and sold something. I don't know. You guys figure that out. We've got the Queen of Swords in reverse, and we've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So this is kind of a possessive, greedy card. So this is showing me that whoever this Queen of Swords is, she's possessive and she's doing what's best for her. She's doing what's best for her. So there's someone there also doing what's best for them and don't have the best intentions being involved in this situation. Then we have the Death card clarified by the High Priestess. It's telling you to use your intuition. It's letting you know things need to change, and you need to know, as a person, you need to love yourself enough to know how to change things for yourself. Whatever is going on here, Cancer, because this is a hot mess. Also, for those of you in this relationship, this person, it has a third party as well. So it seems like there's two third parties. You have a third party and they have a third party. At that point, you might as well toss in the towel, I think. So now I'm going to get your Gods and Goddesses, Titans, and Sirens cards ready. We'll find out what advice they have for you. That was the weirdest read ever, I think, for me. So I hope that some of this made sense to some of you somewhere, because I don't have a clue what just happened. I got hijacked by a family reading. Can we have the best energy possible, please, for Cancer for October of 2018? I'm finally getting better at shuffling this deck. It's so massive. Best energy for Cancer, October of 2018. Okay, let's find out. What do we have for Cancer for October of 2018? Expansiveness. Knew it. Okay, so it's telling you to expand. So maybe some of you with this inheritance, are looking to expand a product or a home business. No, that doesn't feel right either. Spirit, what are you trying to say? Oh, okay. They're telling you to kind of expand your horizons and try to understand that these situations happen. You need to expand your horizons and you need to learn from it and move on. It's telling you in a healthy way to let go of it, whether it's the relationship or whether it's the family situation. Let go of it. Don't hold it inside. Expand your horizons in learning how to let go. Cancer, letting go is not something that you do very easily, so it's going to be a challenge for you. What else do we have for Cancer? We have Loki, play. It's reminding you that right now things are a little too serious, a little too heavy. And you need to go out and you need to have some fun. You need to do things that you like. Even if it's on your own, you need to bring you back to yourself. You need to remember who you are. What other advice do we have for Cancer? We have Sheila Nagig, Irish goddess for gateways. So it seems like at this time there's many different options that you have. It's a matter of looking at which option brings you closer to your divine path and which one brings you away. Ask yourself that question when making these decisions. Other advice for Cancer, October of 2018. Sirens, temptation. So this is talking about stepping outside of your relationship. And actually, what I saw was both of you with two different parties. You may have found out about theirs, so you got your own, but neither one of you are letting go. It's unhealthy. It's letting you know the temptation to stay there isn't healthy. This is not a healthy relationship. You need to learn how to let go and move on without having someone else in your life. Give yourself a period of rest in between relationships. Other advice for Cancer for October 2018, please. Aries, war. It's letting you know that you're probably feeling some reminiscent of some of the energy from over the summer where Aries had the planet of Mars spinning backwards. And so it's reminding you to come off gentle and kind. You can leave the person you're with in a kind way. You can be gentle with the person you're with and still have a civil relationship although you're not together. It's reminding you not to be warlike. Don't come through situations, family situations, like a tornado. Try to be understanding. Don't come in there ready for armed with kitchen gear for war. And last card, Cancer. Advice for Cancer. Kizo, support. So some of you need to get a good support system because your families are going buck wild or this relationship is really, really abusive, kind of taking over your life. You need to go and get some support with this. If there is something going on that this person does look tyrannical. I mean, they are the King of Swords in reverse. So if you need support and help to get out, ask for it. And if you need support and help with everything you have going on with your family, ask for it. These are wonderful energies to work with, Cancer. You know, you can look up the gods, goddesses, titans, and sirens and work with their energies to get through what you're going through. That's all I have for you for now, ladies and gents. So I will catch you next time here on the Queen Bee Tarot. This is Kelly, your girl, coming straight at you from Boston. Keep popping. See ya.